Well, now that our server is up and running, we need to be able to access it. And in this part 2 of the video tutorial, I'll be using the EasyRSA to generate certificates and then set up my AWS VPN client and then connect to our server. So let's get going. So this is the part 2. I'll come clone this. I'll make a directory here and then we call it easy. We just call it RSA. Okay, good. We have it. I need the EasyRSA. Yes. So first, we'll initialize our certificate, public key infrastructure. We just use this command. Initialize our public infrastructure. Okay. The next it will be, we'll build our server certificate. Sorry, certificate authority. We don't need a password here. Just put password. I'll give it, so I'll just call it Davis DevOps. Okay, good. The next is to create a client, a server certificate and then client certificate. So same command as above, but this will be server full. You can give it any name, but I found giving it a complete URL name is what makes it appear in AWS. I'll just show you. So let me just give it davis.ke. I can call it any name like server, but with this, when you go to your certificate manager in AWS, you won't be able to find it. It won't be listed even if you upload it successful. I don't know if it's a bug, but if you give it a complete URL, you'll be able to view it. So we don't need a password here also. This is our server certificate. Yes. Oh, good. Next is our client. This is the same. So this will be client. I'll call it client. All right, we have generated our server certificate authority, our private, and our server and our client certificate. We need to upload this into AWS. I think I'll just consolidate. I'll just copy these files into the same folder so that I can upload them easily. Where are they? need this. We create a folder here. I'll need a CA. I'll need a certificate. There's a public key, private key. I'll need also yes, there we go. So I'll upload all of this into certificate. Let's just do that. I'll upload all the certificates into AWS. Let's just do that. Let me go back. Yes, these are the files. There's SCM, import, certificate. Let me just check that command. Yes, okay. Yeah, this one. Private key, private key, private key. Okay. I'll start with our server certificate. Server.davis.t. Yeah. So private key. I think it was yes, private key certificate. Okay, good. So private key. Then our key. Then certificate authority. Certificate chain. be our region is EU West 2, I think. Let me just confirm. What's our region? What's our region? Yes, EU West 2. Just note if you upload certificate in a different region, it might not work. So it's AWS import certificate, there's a certificate. Okay. Something is amiss. Let's just run this command again. Import certificate, will be Davis the certificate that is it. Private key will be certificate chain. Oh, we have not tagged the region correctly. Once you get this, the resource name, resource ID, at least you know it has uploaded correctly. Press Q to quit. Now we upload for client. I think that's it. Okay, good. So with that, let's just check in if we have them. Go to Certificate Manager. Okay, there we are. So the next part will be to create a VP. The next part will be to create a VPN where we'll be able to connect to get a VPN file that will again add our keys, and then we'll be able to access our server. So to create, this is where you go. Sorry, just close this. I don't need this. Let me just close them. Come to our VPC, then go to extreme left and then create a client VPN endpoint connection. So we'll give it a name. Let's just call it this YouTube part 2. A CIDR, you can give it any CIDR. This is what will be assigned to your client, so it doesn't matter any AP you can use. Go with one that you're comfortable with. Just select a random one. Mutual connection. I'll create, select our server certificate. Now this is where I was talking about. If you had not put a full URL, you won't be able to see the certificate name here. And then our client, select the one that you have. else do I need? I need our VPC ID. And then our security group. Remember that you had created in the first part of tutorial. I think there's a part that's missing. Server certificate, mutual authentication. Is it? We don't want to enable login. Yeah, here we need to split the tunnel so that internet traffic does not go through this VPN. I think that's it. And then we create our endpoint. So that's the first part. What we need to do again is associate this VPN to a network. We'll select our VPC, associate it with our subnet. We add one subnet. Then the other part is add an authorization. So we can add this is where you put our CIDR, which was this IP here. Allow all users this. So it will take time to associate this. So the next part will be we download our client configuration. This is what we'll attach to our VPN client. It's in my downloads. Let me just get it. Yeah, this is it. Need to add these tags. Then we pick the values of our client and for server. Sorry, for client. So I need a public, private key. This will be under certificate. Let me change the location and save it so that I'm able to access it easily. Once you have that, you can go get AWS Client. workspaces. Sorry. AWS VPN Client. I've already downloaded, so you can choose which one suits you. And then map it to our file. So this is mine. I'll create a profile, manage profile. Call this YouTube series. Configuration file is on desktop. Yes, this one. The error, okay, let's just check. Yes. Okay, awesome. Let me just confirm. Did it finish creating? Associating the okay, still associating. I'll come back to it when it's done. Okay, it has finished associating our network to our security group and to our client endpoint. So the next thing that we need to do is connect our VPN client and then see if we can access our private EC2 instance here. Yes, connect. It's connected. When it's connected, if I log into AWS, you'll be able to see the connections that are happening. You should be able to see here my connection. Yes, there it is. Now I need to be able to access my EC2 instance. You remember this, the certificates that we generated in part 1? So we just give it, let's navigate to that folder. Is it? Here it is. Give it that permission and then we SSH into it. Okay, hope this works. Good. Yes, now we are into the server. We have no internet. We have, it's just a plain server that we created. Now, you've seen going through this process of creating RCA certificates and doing logging into our EC2 instance. It can be quite tedious. That's why on our third part series, we'll be able now to automate the whole part that we've done in this video. Thank you.